Scores, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sean Suge Amos, and this is the Real Hooper Show. So you know we got to talk hoops. It's been a week. It's been a week since LeBron announced that he's going to the 76ers. Before we start, I got to say what's up to my guy E. E, what's good with you, my boy?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Yo,
so listen here, guys. E is from LA. He's a big Lakers fan. He believes Luka Magic is going to take him over the top.
Nah, not believe. Luka Magic will take us over the top.
Okay. Now, when you heard LeBron was coming to the Lakers, right?
Yo.
Do you remember your feeling? Do you remember how you felt? Did you remember,
No, I thought I was excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? LeBron coming through, changing up the organization, different vibes.
You excited?
Yeah.
But, I didn't get that. I didn't get excitement from the Lakers fan base. When he came here, y'all was spray painting his house. You know what I mean? Y'all wasn't too happy. Then y'all started having these debates towards the end of his term with the Lakers. Oh, was his 8 years a bust? Y'all started doing all this. Y'all start acting like he wasn't that guy. But now he in Philly. You see how we embracing him. Year 24. They start saying everything with Lee. Everything starts with Lee now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm about to go on Lee Broadway. I'm going to the Lee store. Yeah. We outside this year. So,
okay.
I'm excited. I'm still excited to see what happens with the 76ers this year. I'm not ready to commit to they're going to win a championship the first year. But if he wins 2 championships, if he wins 1 championship with the 76ers, I don't want to hear no more.
But y'all only got 2 years of Brown, bro.
Listen, if he wins 2 championships, year 24, averaging 22 to 20, or not even 22 points, my bad, 15 points, 17 points, and he's impactful in that way, please don't talk to me about the GOAT.
That's crazy.
Please don't talk to me about the GOAT.
Nah, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo.
Well, I'm going to get into that a little later. But I want to talk about this clip that's on our page. We interviewed a former NBA champion, NBA champion Josh Powell. We interviewed him about a year ago, and he talked about what everyone says when it comes to Kobe winning the championship. They talk about Kobe winning the championship with a weak roster. And he found that to be false. And I agree with him. So I just reposted it a couple of hours ago, and it's going up. So make sure y'all go to our Instagram at Score Society and scoresociety.podcast. Make sure y'all check us out. Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all support. But let's get into this clip, E. Let's see what Josh Powell said.
Bro, but because of respect for the game,
right?
You'll never hear me come out and ever say anything negative about an NBA player. I can have my takes, but one thing that I know for sure, if it was easy and if everybody could, then they should be able to do it. All this talk about Kobe took this team to the finals. First of all, if you're a real basketball head, what are you saying about the rest of the league?
Right.
Because when you go back and check, that Lakers team, they won 60 games. So how do you go 3 years straight, winning 60 games or more, make it to the finals 3 years straight, and you're going to say that Kobe took this team to the NBA Finals? And that's why people that haven't won, and I'm saying this respectfully, but people that haven't won to disrespect teams that have done it, I'm not a fan of that either. Everybody done had some skin in the game with that comment. 520, for example, my name was mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, they broke it down and was going across the line about all the players and the fact that, like, look at this sad roster.
Y'all got Kobe fucked up, bro. Look at that roster.
That's not a horrible roster, bro. That's a good
to go back to back, nigga. That's the best. That's the worst roster to ever go back to back. On my soul. Josh Powell, boy, yeah. Sasha Vujic, Luke Walton, and this nigga named Meta World Peace. He wasn't even himself on this team, nigga.
I'm not sensitive, bro. But because of respect for the game,
right?
You'll never hear me come out and ever say anything negative about an NBA player.
So here's the thing, right? I understand, what 520 is trying to say. I get it, right? But you want to know why Kobe don't get the same credit for taking this roster to the finals as you guys want LeBron, or as you want to give LeBron? The reason why Kobe don't get the same credit is because it's not the same story. It's not the same story. Let's be clear. The Cavaliers had a history of losing. The Cavaliers was never known for winning championships until LeBron James got there. They wasn't known for even competing for a championship. You got to remember Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis averaged about 20 points a game the year before LeBron got there. They won 17 games. LeBron comes, same 20 points. They win 18 more games. His second year in the league, he's averaging 27 points. Third year, they win 50 games in 05-06. Bron is averaging 31 points. The last time the Cleveland Cavaliers won 50 games, it was in 1992-93 season. In 2005 and 6, everyone's like, oh, what about Larry Hughes? They had all these 13-point scorers, 15-point scorers. Flip Murray was balling. He averaged 13 points. Larry Hughes was balling. He averaged 15 points. But they missed a combined 100 games. 100 games. Not only that, Larry Hughes played in the playoffs. Unfortunately, had to miss most of the playoffs because of the passing of his brother. You had guys like Eric Snow on the court, averaging 6 points over a course of 82 games. That means there's a guy on the court averaging 6 points over 82 games. That means he's not shooting some games. That means he's barely scoring. He's not attacking at all. Then comes 07. This is where we talk about Bron taking that team to the finals, Taking that team to the finals. LeBron averaged 27 points. Larry Hughes averaged 14 points. His production dropped to 11 points in the playoffs, shooting 34%. Everybody's production dropped, including LeBron, but he dropped from 31 to 25. The only person production that went up in the playoffs, there were two people. Big Z went from 11 points to 12 points. And then Boobie Gibson went from 4 points to 8 points. It's not the same story. It's not the same story. The Lakers, on the other hand, Kobe Bryant won 3 championships. They was on the way to win 4 if he didn't play bad against the Pistons. They would have probably went back to the finals if him and Shaq didn't beef with each other. Then you look at who they picked up. We try to make Paul Gasol seem like he's just an ordinary player because he didn't make the top 75 team. But let's be very clear. Paul Gasol was the Rookie of the Year, the first non-American to win Rookie of the Year. He led the Grizzlies to their first playoff appearances from 2003 to 2006. He never played less than 65 games when he was playing with the Lakers. Double-double guy all the way. Double-double guy all the way. Paul Gasol also won on the FIBA level. 2006 FIBA champion as well as FIBA MVP. Then you throw Metta World Peace in there. Are we forgetting that Metta World Peace was a defensive player of the year? We forget he was an all-star. We forget he averaged 24 points for that Pacers team. We forget he led a Pacers team to a 61 win season. Do we forget that? We forget he was on an all-NBA team or he's an all-defensive player. We forget about Lamar Odom, but Lamar Odom was a premier versatile player throughout his whole career. Before he goes to the Lakers, he's averaging 16 points, 8 and 4. He was on an all-rookie team as well. He was killing for Miami. 17 points, 9 rebounds. the year before going to the Lakers. With the Lakers, he was a sixth man. Oh, we also forgetting they had a young Andrew Bynum who's a 7-footer. Young Andrew Bynum, 7-footer, all-star, all NBA, averaging double-double 2011, 2012. Please stop. You know what I mean, E? Does that sound like the same story to you, E?
Nah, it's a lot of different stories, bro.
It sounds like two different stories, right?
Yeah.
We looking at a Cavs team who never won until they get who, Bree? LeBron. They get Bron, it's different. The same 20 points increase them 18 game winning improvement. It's not the same team. The reason why Kobe don't get the same credit as LeBron for taking certain teams to a finals is because it wasn't the same team. It wasn't the same story. The Lakers were winning already. The Lakers are a winning franchise. They was really like, it's about time. Thank you. I'm glad you did what you promised. That's what it was about. So nah, we ain't jacking it, bro. I'm with Josh Paul all day. Listen, that takes nothing away from Kobe, by the way. You know the biggest problem with Kobe fans, E?
What's the problem, bro?
They don't like his story.
They don't like Kobe's story?
They don't like his story.
What about Kobe's story they don't like?
You know, because LeBron gets credit for taking teams further than we expected. They want Kobe to have that story. Kobe deserved that one story, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the story. Is the major franchise. It's a major franchise. At what point does a major franchise not have major players?
No, they got to.
They got to.
Yeah.
That's to keep people in the seats. It's not a story. Unfortunately, it's just not a story. Or fortunately, it's not a story. He came in the game. He had 3 All-Stars on his team. That wasn't LeBron James' story. People don't want to admit that. They want to blame the coach. Hey, he was a hating coach. They didn't even start him. They voted Kobe on to an All-Star team, and he was coming off the bench for his own team. Yeah, like what we talking about here? Like what we really talking about? Now, this again, it takes nothing away from Kobe. Like I don't get why people can't understand that. It takes nothing away from him, but they don't like his story because LeBron James' story just sounds better when it comes to this GOAT debate. He's the only one in the GOAT debate who had dominant players on his team and averaged more points than him and while winning the championship. They don't like his story. But again, it takes nothing away from Kobe. I think every player has their own story, and I think every player deserves their own story. Every player don't need to have the same story as Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They don't need to have the same ones. That's what makes the league great. That's what makes basketball great. Every player can't play the same way. Every player don't have the same circumstances. And we got to be okay with that, E. We got to be okay with that, man. You know what, E? I was thinking about this over the weekend. What if we compare rappers or musicians, artists, to basketball players? Scores. Score Society has partnered up with Parlay Plays. If you're already watching sports every day, why not make the games a little more interesting? I've been checking out Parlay Plays lately because it's simple, it's fun, and right now they're matching your first deposit 100% up to $100. On top of that, when you sign up using my code, Score Society, you'll get a free $5 game to get started. Whether you're into the NBA, WNBA, NFL, MLB, or more, it's an easy way to put your knowledge to the test. Hit the link in my bio, use code Score Society to claim your deposit. Grab your free game and let me know what picks you're rolling with. Welcome to Score Society. And I started to think, I mean, you kind of young. You familiar with Michael Jackson?
A little bit.
Little bit?
Little bit.
Little bit? No, that means not a lot. He just don't want to seem like a casual music listener, guys. Don't worry about that. I would compare Michael Jackson to Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah. They got untouchable aura. Like, I mean, when you talk about Michael Jackson, you're talking about a guy who used to come out and people used to faint. Because somebody, is there anybody in this world today can make you faint if you see him?
Nah, not me. Not me personally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's how much people love Michael Jackson. Okay. Same thing with Michael Jordan. Like, you got to remember, man, his aura was so strong that like NBA players is calling him like the Black Jesus.
Yeah.
Has anybody you know in your life you call Black Jesus?
I ain't calling nobody Black Jesus.
You ain't calling nobody Black Jesus. They don't get that credit.
Nah.
Anybody you'll see that make you cry?
Nah.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was making people cry.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, and then Michael Jordan just broke the mold when it comes to when it comes to shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes to the way we play,
Okay.
like we didn't know. Like before, we just thought the guards would just come down and get a big man the ball. Then here come Michael Jordan. We didn't know people could fly in the air. We knew it was tomahawk dunks. We knew that, but we didn't know guys could fly with the tongue out. We didn't know none of that.
Yeah.
Same thing. You ain't know you can slide on your socks and make a dance. You ain't know none of that, right? And like I want you to think about this. Think how cold the Jordan J's are. Like I got a few pair. If you want to argue who the GOAT of shoes and Michael got it. For me, MJ got it. But think about the branding and marketing around these sneakers. People risk their lives. There's people in jail right now because of Jordans. Mm-hmm. Because they want the Jordans. What shoe can make you lose your freedom, E? Talk to me.
A shoe to make me lose my freedom?
Yeah, what shoe gonna force you to lose your freedom?
Nah, no shoe can make me lose my freedom.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I was young. I mean, I ain't have all the J's, but somebody would have ran down on me and was like, give me them J's. You got it, bro. I already got creases in it. I don't know where you're gonna go with them, but it is what it is. And then you gotta think about the timing, right? Like Michael Jordan I always say this, it was perfect timing. You know, they signed big media deals where they went away from the rivalries to personal brands. That's where MJ comes in. Michael Jordan comes in. Same thing with Michael Jackson. They start collabing with Pepsi and all that kind of stuff, and then boom, everything takes off. And then of course, you know, those memories will never leave. When it comes to memories of these people, or these two guys right here, man, they're the first to do it. It's hard to beat guys or get ahead of guys who's the first to do something, right? And I think about these two, and my thing for Michael Jackson as well as Michael Jordan is I think they're more important to the culture than they are the craft. I think they're more important to the culture than they are the craft, right? Another comparison I want to make: Jay-Z and LeBron. I think Jay-Z and LeBron is a fair comparison. When you talk about longevity, like people now that you know LeBron is the guy when it comes to longevity, people want to downplay it. But the reality is this: it is hard to last in multiple eras with anything. Jay-Z can drop an album tomorrow, and I guarantee you it'll go platinum. You don't think Jay-Z can drop an album and go platinum?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Nah.
I want you to understand this. Jay-Z just did a concert in Yankee Stadium 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Sold out and was rapping songs that was been out for 30 years. These songs been out for 30 years.
Nah, shout out to him, respect to him. But if he drops an album tomorrow,
it goes platinum.
Nah, it's not going platinum.
It goes platinum. Over time, it goes platinum.
Nah, you think he's outselling Drake?
Is he outselling Drake? I think he outsell Drake. It depends. It really depends because Drake got a more broader audience, but I think he's up there. But even then, though, right? You say, will he outsell Drake? Fair. That's a fair question. That's an argument question. That is a debatable question, right?
Nah, it's not debatable.
It's
bro.
debatable.
Nah,
it's extremely debatable.
Nah.
Just like Bron playing 24 years. Hate it or love it, he's playing 24 years. He's not playing 24 years and he's just jumping from bench to bench. He's playing 24 years and he is a premier player. And I wish you would put bench in the same sentence. Like, he's a premier player. Like, I don't think we understand how hard it is to translate your game and to translate your style when it comes to your craft in every era. LeBron and Jay-Z is able to do that. LeBron and Jay-Z was able to do that. The next comparison I have, but before I go there, we also got to remember too, one of the things that I want people to look at and people to see is that they're family men. They're family men. They've been married for years. And they're making a fine example, and they're billionaires while still loving their craft. I think that's a great comparison. Another comparison, Lil Wayne and Kobe. Lil Wayne and Kobe is a fair comparison. What you think, E?
I think that's a good comparison.
That's a good comparison, man. I look at Lil Wayne and Kobe when it comes to work ethic. There was a time you couldn't have a remix, you couldn't turn on a radio or any of those things without hearing Lil Wayne. Without hearing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was everywhere. Mixtape drop every other week. He's number 2 on my GOAT list when it comes to rappers. He's number 2 on my list. Then same thing with Kobe. Kobe changed the way we thought about basketball. He changed the way we thought about working out. And it was clear that everyone was working out the same way. Here's how I know it was clear that everyone was working out the same way before Kobe. Everyone played the same. Everyone was around the same amount of points. If you came in the league at 13th pick or whatever the case may be, you fell in line. They told you was going to be a post-entry guy. You going to throw the ball to Shaq every play. That's who you was going to be. And that's what they accepted. Kobe took his confidence to the next level because the way he was training and working out. And he said, no, I'm not going to be that type of guy. I'm not going to be the guy who y'all picked number 13. I'm going to make y'all wish y'all picked me number 1. And he showed out. 5-time NBA champion. 5-time NBA champion. 2-time scoring leader, as well as an MVP. I mean, legendary career. He's on my Mount Rushmore. For sure. These two guys, Lil Wayne and Kobe, they put their craft first. That's why I compared them. That's why I say they're the same. They put their craft first. We didn't have anything to represent work ethic until Kobe and Lil Wayne. The next comparison, Drake and Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair comparison.
That's an excellent.
I think that's a fair comparison, man. I think both are judged on how they win. Both are judged on how they win. You know what I mean? Rather if Drake is selling out with songs, he sings songs, he raps. They're both judged on. Rather, Kevin Durant gets a ring with the Warriors. How he went to the Warriors, they're both criticized highly for it, but yet people still love it, and they still won. They still won it, and it's harder to win in this era than anything else. Both are very versatile. Kevin Durant is a 7-foot guard, can score any way he wants. Same thing with Drake. He can make any type of music you want. You want to make some Houston sounds. You want to make some Canada sounds. You want to take it to Europe. He got that in his bag too. He got it. And here's the thing. I think the hate for both of those guys, especially Kevin Durant, is fake. I think it's fake. He dropped a shoe, is selling out. I just think it's fake. Hey, I think it's so manufactured. Would you buy a pair of Kevin Durant's today?
Of course, bro.
Of course. There we go. So you really care about him winning the championship with the Warriors?
Do I care about it?
Do you care about it?
Yeah.
Why you care about it?
Nah, I think it's a good ring. I think it's a good
All right,
championship.
there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you look at it as a negative thing?
Nah, I think
if you did, of course not. You'll buy the shoes.
Of course, yeah.
I think a lot of people feel the same way you do. I think the hate is manufactured. Then another thing, last thing on this, they started a new wave. Drake singing and rapping. 50 did a little bit, but Drake coined it. And then KD. Everybody's still looking for that 7-foot guard. Everyone's looking for that 7-foot guard. So shout out to those guys. Let's get into some more business though. I saw this, I was watching this podcast, right, E? And Dan Gilbert was a guest. I forget the name of the podcast. I think it's something like Dumb Questions by Smart People or something like that. Or Smart People with Dumb Questions. And do we got that clip? Or no?
No, I don't.
You don't get that clip? So Dan, go to the Score Society page, and Dan Gilbert talks about how he looked at the Cavaliers as a vanity investment. For you guys who don't know what a vanity investment is, just imagine yourself buying a nice car. It just represents that. It's just something flashy to represent yourself. He also said he looked at the Cavaliers as a business. He looked at it as a business. So while we're all looking to argue with each other about should LeBron should have stayed, should he had did this, should he did that. While we're doing that, the owners of the team are looking at it as a vanity investment. We got to pull it up.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Let's listen to a little bit of it. I don't want to go too hard on it, but let's listen to a little bit of it because this is very interesting. This is why LeBron didn't stay. You guys are like, oh, they had this team, they had that team. That's because LeBron was bringing this guy a bunch of money in, and he was actually putting the work in. But you yourself wouldn't even want to stay with an organization or a job that don't value you or is not trying to help you get to the next level. Is it ready?
Yep.
Let's let it play.
Yes.
And is it a good money-making business?
Well, it's funny because pro sports teams are like art pieces. There's only so many of them in the world.
Yeah.
And they tend to keep going up in value. They're not so great as a cash flow business.
They're kind of like a vanity investment, right?
I would say that.
Like buying into a
I
restaurant.
call it my biggest hobby.
Your biggest hobby?
It's a hobby.
Is it your favorite hobby?
Yes, most of the time.
And it's really bonding for you and your kids.
Yes.
They love the Cavs too.
Oh, they do. Yes.
But it's a business. I mean, you're going to sell, if you sell a 5 to 10% stake to a private equity company, probably going to be valued at a good chunk of change, right?
It'll be valued pretty good, yep.
How much did you buy the Cavs for?
$375 million in 2005.
$375 million. And how much are they worth right now? Do you have any sense?
Well, I mean, Forbes comes out with a report every year. And
I think it was around $5 billion.
Close to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's over 21 or 22 years, 21 years.
Is that a good ROI?
Probably.
Yeah. So it's a good business.
Yeah. Well, it's valued.
It's a great hobby.
Yes.
None of my hobbies are me.
A hobby. It's a hobby, E. While they arguing if Bron should, it's just a hobby for them though. I want to make this known, right? He purchased it. He purchased the Cavs from the Gordon brothers. He bought it for 80. He bought it. The Gordon brothers bought it in 1983 for $20 million. They passed away in 2005, right? Right before that, Dan Gilbert bought he bought the Cavs for $375 million. Bron was drafted in 2003. Bron was drafted in 2003. In 2003, they was valued as 17th in the NBA. 17th in the NBA, $222 million. By 2009, they were valued 5th in the NBA at $476 million. When he came back in 2014, the Cavs were valued at 20th at $515 million. By 2017, they was valued at 15th, but at $1.3 billion. $1.3 billion. Now, I want y'all to understand what I'm trying to tell you. If you have that much value, E, don't you think you should be able to say who should be on your roster?
Yeah. If you carrying that much value to the team, you get
The
some say
team?
so.
No.
The organization.
The organization.
My apologies.
That means all people got jobs because of you, the economy because of you. You should be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
That's fair,
Yep.
right? Dan Gilbert said, no, I'm not spending no more money. I got Shaq, though. Shaq, 16-year Shaq. I got Joe Smith. I got a broken down Ben Wallace. You know? I got them. But people are like, yo, he should have stayed. team hopping. Why you didn't stay? But see, this goes on all throughout the NBA. This goes on all throughout the NBA, and we blame the players. Meanwhile, the owners can say, yo, this is just a hobby. This is just a hobby. It's a vanity investment. It's not that big of a deal. It's, my kids love the Cavs. They kind of cool. But whatever, right?
That is kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, man. You know what? I'm going to give this story real quick, and then we're going to move on to Elite of Week, right? I remember I was in junior college. And I remember I was in junior college. And I had a meeting with my coach. And I was talking to him, And basically, the conversation, we were talking about me getting a job. Me getting a job because I couldn't afford rent and all those things and play basketball without a job. Okay? And of course, I want to make my mom life easy, so of course I get a job. But he had to cut the meeting short because his pool guy was at the door. He had to rush home and open the door for his pool guy.
Yo.
Meanwhile, we out stealing from Taco Bell. we eating fast food every night. But they expecting us to perform day in and day out. When we go to the practice, they want 2 practices a day. They want us to play hard, but we starving after the court. And this goes, and as you grow or you evolve in basketball, as your career takes off, you go to different colleges. Unless you go into a top tier place, if you got to get it out the mud, you got to really grind for it. You got to go to a junior college. A lot of times, man, I mean, it might have changed now, but over the years for me, man, I went to a junior college and it was a 2-bedroom. We had 8 people in a 2-bedroom. 3 beds in one room. 3 beds, 1 room, 2 people in the living room, 3 in another room. Right? So when we sit here and we look at some of this stuff, and we look at the NBA and we see like, the players should stay loyal to this organization. Meanwhile, you don't know the hunger pains they have. Of course, these guys are millionaires, so it's not the same as what I went through or the average person to go through. But at the end of the day, it's equivalent. It's equivalent. The feeling, the emotions is equivalent. I want to win, but you're not spending the money for us to win. I gotta go. Let's get into our favorite segment. Is it elite or weak, E? Is it elite or weak? You got to pull it up. I don't have the images over here. Should I pull the images up?
No, I got you right here, bro.
Yeah, pull the images up for me, man. Let's get into it. Is it elite or weak? Make sure, while you pull that up, make sure you guys follow us on all platforms, Score Society. Make sure y'all support the brand. Go to goalsactivewear.com. Use code REALHOOPERS at checkout to receive 20% off the entire store, all right? We want to get all this stuff out of here by the end of the summer. We've been making some sales over this past weekend, so be a part of the journey, be a true scorer, and make sure you support the brand. What we got, E? What's the first? Is this the first one? Is this the first one? Should I pull it up?
No, I got it right here.
Yeah, man, we got... Listen, bro.
All right, I got you right here. So we going to elite or week.
You saw DDG looking for new cameraman. Gonna be on the chopping board.
We ranking these NBA uniforms. And we got little surprises at the end.
Got a surprise at the end? Okay.
So what you think about these Raptors uniforms, bro? Are they elite or weak?
Elite. This is elite.
Is it elite uniform?
Yeah, this is elite. I used to like these uniforms when they wore them because it was different. It was different. It stood out. You haven't seen a jersey like this. I mean, before it was the pinstripe, but they did something different. It looked like it was a lightning bolt type stripe thing. It's not. It's unique. So these elite. It's elite. Shout out Vince Carter.
Got you. Next, we got these Nuggets uniform. Are they elite or weak?
Nah, sheesh, man, them shorts, man, it's crazy. I feel wild saying they're elite with them nut huggers, man.
That's crazy.
I feel wild, man. They weak, fuck that. They weak. I can't do that. I can't do it with the shorts. They weak. Get him out of here.
Yeah, no, these jerseys is weak, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They weak.
Next, we got these Bucks uniform. Are they elite or weak?
Like Sam I can sell. Yeah, Bucks. That's not Sam Cassell. I know it's Glenn Robinson, but it's a Jada Kiss bar. Real ones understand. Elite.
Elite?
Yeah, what you think? These elite? First off, I'm asking you. How you asking me? Like,
you asking me?
I'm asking you. Are they elite?
No, these mid, bro.
They mid?
These mid. If these weak, I'm gonna put them in weak caliber.
You
bro.
crazy? Them Jones tough.
Nah, they weak, bro.
I like this.
Because you don't got no mid, they're weak, bro. They're weak.
I like these, man. If you had a pair of those shorts growing up, you was elite.
All right, bro.
Let's move on to the next one.
Next one. These Detroit Pistons uniform.
Do you think Detroit Pistons uniform, Grant Hill, is this elite?
Nah, this elite. I like these.
Yeah, these elite.
I like these right here.
They gotta bring those back. Pistons, y'all gotta bring those back. They elite right here. I like this one. What's the next one?
We have the Sonics.
Sonics.
These
is it
are
elite?
Now this is iconic, but it's elite, bro.
Yeah, these elite. These is definitely elite. Shout out Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. That's definitely elite. Then you know what? The NBA got to start going back to jerseys like this, bro.
Like what?
Like you know what I mean? Like look, like just the design of it, just the design of the little swoop around the Sonics.
I see.
The colorway tough. You know what I mean? It's green, but it's not too green. It's like forest green.
Yeah.
It's elite, bro. This is elite.
All right, next up. The Vancouver
The
Grizzlies.
Vancouver Grizzlies. Bro, my boy Brian Reeves. What you think? These elite or weak?
These elite in my books, bro.
These elite or weak?
Elite in my books, bro.
Well, you know what?
Nah, bro.
I don't
elite,
like
bro.
teal.
You don't like? Come on.
I don't like teal, bro. I really don't like teal. I'm gonna say they weak.
Bro, it's just a different shade of blue, bro.
Yeah, that's the different shade of blue would be teal. It's weak. This is weak. I don't like what's that around the collar? What's that? Crowns?
Look like it. Look like it.
I don't know. What's that around the collar, bro? They just doing random stuff. Just random stuff.
It might be like a claw.
Is it a claw?
It might, because that you see the shorts right here?
It look like African print.
Yeah, dude.
I look like. It look like your folks, bro. No, that's weak. That's weak. Not because of the African print, but just because the teal. That's weak.
All right, next up. These Kings jerseys.
Elite. Is this Kings jersey elite or weak?
Nah, it's weak, bro.
It's weak?
It's weak. Two-tone black and purple.
Yeah, that's weak. Yeah. Kings. You know what? Ever since they tried this, they had bad fortune ever since. And they deserve it. They deserve it. Y'all went why they put what's up with the race car checker thing on the side? Like the streak down the middle on the side.
Yeah, I don't get that either, bro.
Random.
Yeah.
Just random stuff. Damn, man, Mitch Richmond, he couldn't catch a break.
Yeah,
Had a weak team. He was tough.
Weak jerseys.
Weak jerseys. Come on, Sack. We gotta do better, man. What's the next one?
Next one.
Is this elite or weak, E?
Nah, you know.
Yeah. The Sixers gotta wear this year right here. They gotta wear this. They gotta start this first game of the season wearing this jersey right here, this uniform. Is elite or weak, E?
Nah, they better never bring these back, bro.
What?
These is weak, bro.
Dog, those Jones is tough.
Nah, these not it, bro.
Nah, you're right. You
these
might,
not it.
yeah. Let me take another look at it.
Nah, these not it, bro.
Nah, these elite, bro.
Nah, these.
That's low key elite, dog.
Nah.
I like the Sixers, and they spelled the Sixers out, not the seven. Yeah, bro. Nah,
I could. It's growing on me. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, like
it is kind of.
I'm kind of in between because it's like it's different. It's like true throwback. I mean, I'm in between that it say Philadelphia, because here's the thing: there's a difference between Philadelphia and Philly.
What's the difference, bro?
There's a difference, bro. Some people from Philly and some people from Philadelphia.
Where you from? You from Philly? Or
I'm from
Philadelphia?
Philly, bro. I'm from Philly. Outside, like the people was outside having fun, living a Philly life. They from Philly.
Okay.
The people who was inside chilling and outskirts and all that stuff. When you talk about like Lower Marion.
Yeah.
You from Shellingham. You from Philadelphia. You from Philadelphia.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. So I only thing I don't like about this is that it says Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But I understand the professionalism of it, so I get it. But I'm still gonna say I just don't like, you know what? I don't like the American flag on the stars. And I don't really like the American flag on the stars. I'm in between because I'm gonna just say it's weak. Forget it. I'm gonna just say it's weak. You got me. I'm gonna say it's
He's
weak.
weak, bro. He's weak.
Yeah, they weak. It's weak.
right,
It's too. It's too much.
Elite?
Oh, we.
Now we know these elite, bro. Iconic jerseys, bro.
The sleeves on the jerseys.
Yeah, especially these jerseys right here, these Boston Celtics ones.
I wasn't feeling
These
this.
iconic, bro.
I mean, they could have. This jersey would have been so hard without those sleeves, bro.
Nah, you need those sleeves,
That
bro.
for what though? Why did they do that?
Bro.
There's no reason for you to do that, NBA.
I mean,
there's no reason.
Try something different, bro. Try something new. You know what I'm saying?
Try something new. Then no, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it's weak.
Nah.
So you can try stuff new and not be elite. This is weak.
These elite, bro. These elite.
Nah, this
These
is
elite.
you like Isaiah Thomas,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
this is weak.
He made these jerseys iconic, bro.
Nah, see that's the thing, bro. He made, and then I mean, I just don't get the point of it. It's just like they could have just wore their own jersey under. They could have just had an option to put sleeves under if they didn't want to. They wanted to wear it. Now everybody got to have it on.
Bro, aren't you a person who likes wearing t-shirts?
I
under
do,
your
but
jersey?
I want to wear it at my own t-shirt. I want to wear it at my own cost. I don't want to the tight ass sleeves on my arms.
Bro, they're doing you a favor, bro.
No, bro.
The
And
league's
then you got
doing
that
it.
green wrap around the sleeves
Yeah,
too, bro.
yeah.
Heck no, them joints is weak. That's weak.
Next one, these Rockets jerseys.
Elite or weak, E?
I'm kind of torn. I'm gonna lie, bro.
Nah, these joints elite.
Nah,
I like the Rockets logo in this one. This joint is elite. The pinstripes. See, they notice that's the second uniform we seen Charles Barkley in. Hey, these joints. This is elite. It's elite though.
these mid, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna put them in a weak category.
You gonna
bro.
put them in a week?
Put them in a week.
Hey, let us know in the comments. Is these weak? Is this elite or weak? I like it though. I like the pinstripe on this one.
Next up,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Is this elite? Oh, I know you where it is. Is this elite or weak, E?
Nah, these weak, bro.
Dog, I can see you wearing this.
I mean, I'll wear it.
You will wear
I
it?
will wear it. but these
Never.
weak, though.
And I listen, at this time, Meta World Peace, formerly known as Ron Artest, was popping, bro. He was one of the elite players in the NBA. And I don't care. I would never have worn that. Like, I remember seeing it in the magazine, a Slam magazine, and I was like, what is he doing? I'm not walking. Well, what is the point of that?
Yeah.
Like, what is the point of the extra band up top?
Style, bro.
Nah, bro, it's too stylish. At some point, you too stylish.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, is a space in life where you're too stylish.
Nah, it's never gonna switch. Bro, see, because they're weak, if you can make these fly, like Shay put these on.
You think what?
Hey, it's number one.
Dog, it looked
number one
like
selling
it looks
headband.
like you got injured. Somebody cracked you in your head.
Nah, low key.
It looked like somebody cracked you in your head, bro. What's the next one?
Next up.
Now, this is the headband era. You don't know nothing about this. This is when people was wearing headbands with everything. They put a do-rag on, they throw a headband on top. Some dudes was wearing headbands with a fitted hat. Is this elite or weak?
Nah, this weak, bro.
It's weak?
This week right here. I ain't
The
gonna lie.
headband matched the fit.
Yeah, nah, it's weak though.
Oh, wow.
This was a weak era, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The headband era?
Yeah.
No, the headband era was elite. I didn't wear headbands. My head too big.
No,
My head too big for that. But I didn't wear headbands only because of that. But if I could, I would.
You would though.
I would have wore it.
Nah, this week, bro. Good thing you didn't, bro.
Dog, this was, you know what it was for me too? I got funny ears too. So it's like, you see how he put his headband, but the ears, tuck the ears in the headband. I didn't like to do that type of stuff. Tucking my ears in and all that stuff, that just looks crazy.
That's crazy.
But it was elite era though. Tap in with the scores. Was this elite or weak? What's the next one?
Next one.
The do-rag era. Do-rag with everything. A do-rag under the hat. Is it elite?
This is elite, bro.
Elite?
This elite.
Yeah, this is elite,
This elite,
bro.
bro.
This I did do.
Yeah.
Do-rag. Everybody who grew up 90s, early 2000, we all had waves. If you ain't have waves, you had braids. Allen Iverson came in, you had people start switching up with the braids. And if you had braids, sometimes people never seen your braids. They never seen your braids because you just always rock the do-rag.
Yeah.
Yeah, do-rags, you do the do-rag on with the scully. Y'all call it beanie. Do-rag on with a hat. Nobody ever see your head. Nobody never see your head.
Bro, yeah, this elite though.
That's elite, bro. That's elite.
That was the last one.
Would you let me ask you this, bro. You young guys, y'all wearing bonnets now. Was you rocking a bonnet over the do-rag?
Nah, I ain't wearing no bonnet, bro.
You ain't gonna wear the bonnet?
I ain't wearing no bonnet. I ain't no bonnet dude, bro.
Why you keep saying it like that? Bonnet. What the heck is a bonnet? Hey, Scorers, tap in, man. And you know what I wanted to talk about, man? Before we get out of here, bro. Do you believe that players can peak? Like no matter what they do, they're never going to get better than where they at right now?
Yeah.
That's why I looked at. I was thinking about this, right? I'm thinking about, damn, LeBron, we still like, yo, he can make an impact on a team where they can potentially go to a championship and win. But he's not scoring. Like, he's not going to be a 27-point scorer. He's probably be between 14 and 17 point scorer. So that means he's going to be impacting the game in a way we've never seen before. So at what point is this guy's peak? Because we witnessed his peak athleticism over, of course, of the first, 13, 15 years of his career, right? Then we see him lead the league in assists. 3-4 years ago, he averaged about 30 points. So we looking at this guy and we like, yo, he's not a scorer now. Now he's going to be a passer, the rebounder. He's going to still be doing everything. But you think about other players who were known to be scorers. Once their athleticism declines and then people catch up to their skill, they couldn't just morph into a player that can impact the game off of 14 points. Rebounding. It just wouldn't happen. So when we look at a player like LeBron, we got to respect this, man. We got to really respect what this guy is doing. Like, we're looking at this guy in year 24 and he's past his prime, but when does the peak start? When do you start like saying, damn, he's never going to get better from moving forward? Like, he's not going to jump higher or run faster, but he's still impacting the game and he's out of his prime. And he might average like 16 points next year. It's amazing, bro. Man, let us know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments. Make sure y'all show love. Make sure y'all follow. Make sure you guys check out Parlay Plays. Use our code SCORE Society to get your free game. They matching up to $100. They matching up to $100 for all your deposits. What else? What else I'm missing here? Make sure y'all go to goalsactivewear.com. Make sure y'all support the brand. Brainwash to think elite. Until next time, let's continue to think together and elite. Welcome to Score Society.